everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Now, I know this is going to be a difficult reading, so I'm going into it with my eyes open, all three of them, and deep breaths, using my runic tarot, and it is entertainment only. I want to have a look at the investigation, the Senate investigation into Kushner and the payments he's received from overseas entities. Apparently 99% of the assets within his Affinities Partners investment company has come from overseas, including $2 billion from the Saudis. Ron Wyden, the chair of the Senate Finance Committee. Now, I do apologise if I'm looking this way. That's because where my notes are. The chair of the Senate Finance Committee has opened an investigation in regards to basically Kushner's actions and affinity partners. So Wyden apparently has written to the CEO of Affinity, asking for some paperwork and some details, etc. I want to see where this goes. Now, I read quite a while ago, I do feel that, well, I have seen for quite a while that Kushner will find himself behind bars. Ivanka will basically throw him under the bus to protect herself and her children. I see that relationship being in big trouble going into the future. But I read quite a long time ago in regards to Kushner and the assassination of Khashoggi. Now, Khashoggi was investigating well, he was doing a really investigative piece in regards to the Saudi royal family, connections with the moneyed parties in the US, etc. And I really do feel that Kushner was rewarded for letting the Saudis know some information in regards to Khashoggi and basically sending him to his, I'm going to say passing. We know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to get around the censors so this video doesn't get taken down. If you want to have a look at that initial video, put, well, either Kushner or Khashoggi, correct spelling, in the, or maybe even Saudi in the search option, and you will find that video. But let's have a look. How is this now? You've got to remember that this investment fund was set up 6 months after Jared Kushner was a senior advisor to the White House, literally 6 months after the election. So, you know, these things don't get set up overnight. And I believe with Khashoggi, if I remember correctly, that took place during Trump's presidential era. Convicted felon Trump, ex-president, and I just have seen over and over that down the track that he will be declared an illegitimate president, but that's, I think, out towards 2030. So let's have a look. How is this? If you just heard something, that's Bindi, my grey dog, going for a drink of water. Okay. How will this Senate inquiry go for Jared Kushner? How will it go for Jared Kushner? Come on down. Let's have a look. How will it go? 10 of Cups. So I'm really drawn to the fact this is, I'm getting partnership, saluting of the king type thing. I know what the by rote meaning of the 10 of Cups means, but I always go by the images themselves. Celebrating, cheersing to the one on the throne. So, putting up offerings to the king sitting on the throne. Okay, let's see where this goes. Challenged by Homeland Security, protection of the United States, money, big money messaging here. Yeah, big challenge coming here for I don't know if you can see the figure sitting on the throne up the top there. This is, I'm really feeling that those are Kushner and his moneyed partners is what I'm really getting there. Organised when Trump was in office is what I'm getting. Okay, thank you guys. Mercenary actions. Just feeling really squirmy and difficult with this reading. The energy that they're stewing in is financial mercenary actions. Now, mercenaries, they get money for work that they do, and they don't care who they do it for. So you're getting the drift there. In the past, gosh, look at the money cards coming out. In the past, the Eight of Pentacles can be money trails, but it's just collecting money. This is setting up of this particular fund in the past from all sorts of sources is what I'm getting there. It's almost like notches on a belt or, carving on the bedpost type thing, but in relation to money and polishing that money. So investment fund. Oh, goodness. Right. Where's this going to go for Jared Kushner? The Wheel of Fortune. Karma going to come and bite him on the bum. The wheel is turning. Those that were on top are going to find themselves underneath, etc. The wheel of darkness is turning is what I'm really getting there. Drawn to the fact you've got these three figures in the foreground working. What they're doing is they are spinning threads. So it's really, to me, about following the threads. Okay. Yeah, it is. The Moon card. It is going to be a battle of good versus evil over what is really precious and important, but it's also exposing the darkness to the light. Absolutely. Drawn to the fact that you've got, it almost looks like a chariot up here being chased by the wolf across the light. So again, the darkness chasing movement forward and being revealed for doing so. Externally, so how's Kushner going to go? How's this investigation going to go? This is my secret meetings in the corner of the pub. It can be my resistance card, my Slav Ukraine, Vive la Resistance. But this is, to me, it's very much about partnerships and agreements made in dark and seedy corners. Externally. Okay, internally. It's one of the very few decks where it can be the victory card. Is this victory for the Senate investigators, or is this victory for Kushner? Senate investigators revealing. It's also I'm drawn to the fact that I can't see any discernible emblem on that flag, so it might be the surrender card. Surrender in the face of victory. Okay, let's see where this goes internally. Hopes and fears. Four of Cups. He thinks he's sitting pretty. He thinks he doesn't have to take any notice of this. It's a indolent, I was going to say pretty boy, but I can't even call him pretty boy. Just indolence, thinking that, got it all in hand, not taking any notice. How's the outcome? Oh, Judgment card, Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. In this particular card, they are picking over the battlefield. The Valkyries. Valkyries? Picking over the battlefield. Wow. Picking over the destruction of what has been wrought. Okay. The King of Pentacles. Who is that King of Pentacles? Russia, Saudi, okay. Judgment, picking over the destruction that was wrought under, in regards to, I'm getting that this is Kushner, sitting pretty on the throne, thinking his money's going to protect them. We've got the Saudi Russia card here, up the Chariot, movement forward. Go Freya. Movement forward that is going to bring lightning down upon him. Ooh, and his whole family. And here we've got Ivanka letting it burn if she brings forward information. Full illumination about the lies, deceit, betrayal, and planting the seeds towards the new beginning, the information. I'm looking at this actually, the roots going deep. Information and the roots are going to go deep. We've got Three of Swords, heartbreak, loss, despair, possibly from Ivanka before he gets his head chopped off. And there is a difficult decision that needs to be made for the sake of protection. But we've got Temperance here, the Magician, Justice, Lovers, ending of the King. Wow. A lot of major arcana in this reading for Jared Kushner. I'm really getting that this is the beginning of the end for Kushner himself. Oh, that was the dog having a cough again. This is the beginning of the end for Kushner himself. How is this going to play out for Jared Kushner? How is this investigation going to play out for Jared Kushner? This is just first, I'm getting, how's it going to play out? I'm just getting its first step to bring forward the truth about where the money came from. And this card, it keeps coming out. This is actually the third time I've seen it. Yeah, he's up on the throne. It's about partnerships. We've got in the dark corners, seedy dark corners, making agreements about money. It's just, it's awful energy. And then we've got the High Priestess, the hidden agenda, the bison in the room. I mean, we've known for years that Kushner got this $2 billion. What did he get it for? Yeah, this is about revealing the bison in the room, basically. Bringing forward the hidden agenda on top of who was it the other day? What's his name said, giving 1.2 billion to the Federalist Society or whatever they were in regards to Project 25. Anyhow, how's this investigation? Show me the long story. How's this going to play out for Jared Kushner? How is this, starting with this Senate investigation, how is it going to play out for Jared Kushner? I'm seeing, just going to say it, the Senate investigation is the start of blood in the water, is what I've been told. Clear as, it's the start of blood in the water. Which is basically, okay, thank you, I'm getting told we'll start a feeding frenzy, but also it's going to be really visible to those that don't want to get caught. Come on down, let's start. How's it going to play out? Yeah, Ten of Wands. The information that comes out, the messaging that comes out is going to reveal deep roots that will be the start of something new. So it is this Senate investigation is just the start. Two of Pentacles, money laundering, money brought in from overseas. The challenge is I'm really getting, rather than being stopped, these two figures here are sitting down, having a meal, discussing which way to go forward. So that's going to be the challenge. Which way do they progress with that? It's not defined as of yet. Which way do they proceed forward? We've got Homeland Security here, protection of the United States. Absolutely. In the past, harsh truth coming forward. So how's it going to play out long term for Kushner? Trying to hold this horse back at the same time that it is rashly wanting to plunge forward. So it is fast movement truth. I think it may have taken him a bit by blindside, given that I had that Four of Cups before. I think he got away. He thinks he got away with it, but the fact that the Senate has opened this investigation, Knight of Cups, offer being made, making an offer an agreement. What have we got here? You've got the what is that behind there? You've first of all got the tsunami coming, so making an offer with a tsunami. And I'm trying to see, I can't really make out what it is. I'm going to hold it up, and if you can, at the very top there behind that wave, there's something in the sky there that I can't quite make out. Feel free to Google Runic Tarot Knight of Cups and see whether you can work out what it is. Oh, it's a mountain. It's a mount. Okay, think. Oh boy, I love it when they come through and show things clearly. It's a mountain in the background, but it's like balancing stones on top of each other, and there is one stone plateaued at the very, very top that is teetering. Okay, this is what's hanging over the here and now. An, an offer being made, but in the face of the tsunami and the teetering, balancing rock up here, plateau, false offer. Yeah, it's the immediate future. Bringing forth the hidden agenda, the bison in the room, bringing it forth, secrets externally about mercenary actions. Paid, what did Jared get this money for? Now, I know the $2 billion didn't go directly to Jared. It went into Affinity Partners, the investment firm, but part of the agreement was that he gets a pretty tasty percentage payout every year, which turns into be hundreds of millions of dollars for the investment of this money. Now, Kushner has no experience in this. What is he getting that money for? So mercenary actions internally. I'm just going to say they're going to bring forward a really powerful message. Really, really strong message that they're going to wave the flag over. Because I'm going by images here, shining a light on it. Wow. Hopes and fears, the agreements that were made in the secret dark partnerships that were made in the secret dark corners by potentially the smug merchant, Kushner being the smug merchant, because the traditional meaning of the Nine of Cups, but it's all seedy partnerships. The outcome, Ten of Cups again. Perhaps it might be exposure, perhaps, of this table of partnerships, partnerships. Who is involved? I'm really getting it's who is involved. And boy, oh boy, secrets they want to be kept hidden, perhaps by burning the ship down. I'm not talking about the Senate here. I'm talking about these that are involved. Literally holding on to what is really important and setting the rest aflame because they want to hold on to those secrets. But it's a big cleansing in regards to partnerships and agreements, and there's going to be volatile, inflammatory information that comes forward about those that were involved, and then which way does it progress legally, because somebody's bringing information forward, a messaging in defiance about the investigation into the devil energy that is going to flame it to the ground, literally melt the gold. Holy, holy crumbs. And then we've got the moon card, exposing the darkness. 3 major arcana to end with, exposing the darkness. 7 of Pentacles, about those that were profiting from something that was dishonest. The sword is pointing down. And we've got oligarchs, ending of a cycle for oligarchs in the face of the sword of truth. Okay, I'm not going to look at Kosoji here because I have done that previous reading. If you want to, yes, I have always gotten that Kushner will be connected to it, but on the base we've got the lies, the betrayal, the deceit with the 5 of Swords, the stealing from camp, the win at any cost, the abuse of power. Remembering the timing on this, then we've got the Sun, full revelation. We've got the Hanged Man, things being seen differently about these contracts and agreements with the powerful moneyed, their complete disregard for human life, their corrupt indolence. See you later. 10 of Swords, endings, burning the pyre of the leader with the swords, significant ending, and finding himself out in the cold with a significantly reduced financial base. There is strength in this wheel turning in regards to, and he's not seeing it. He's not seeing it because he thinks he has the upper hand in regards to what's happened. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going out there. Boy, this limber's getting very boingy. I need a few things to start revealing themselves so I can let go of a bit. Yeah, I'm just going to say this is the beginning of the end of Kushner. And I don't think he realises it. I don't think he's watching. I think I'm getting that he thinks that he is above it all and that he can't be touched, and he's in for a rude awakening. And it's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen. So I'm going to leave it there. Love to you all. Take care.